everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today, and as well as over the course of a couple days, I'm going to feature this amazing company out in Connecticut called Girls Vegan Creamery. It's in Guilford, and I've gone to them several times on multiple occasions for whatever reason, but right now they're doing curbside pickup and nationwide ordering. So I've been ordering a bunch of their food lately to lead up to this moment of me reviewing them, because I already have my own review on them, but I wanted to show you guys a bunch of different food that I got from them, as well as more that I'll get over time. So I'm really excited to make this video because this business is literally one of the best businesses I've ever come across, and they're just so happen to be so local, so it's okay. They're really nice people. Again, they're called Girls Vegan Creamery. Started with 3 girls, you know, they've grown a little bit more since then, but they specialize in non-dairy cheeses and meats, but they have a ton of different stuff on their menu, like desserts, vegan seafoods, vegan different sandwiches, pizzas, because they're like Italian based, so they're gonna have a lot of traditional Italian foods as well as some really bomb non-Italian foods. That makes sense. So the first thing I'm going to show you is their breakfast sandwich. That's sausage, egg, and cheese with pesto on a biscuit. All their stuff is made in-house, so they make everything themselves. The sandwich you can get sometimes either with bacon on it or a bagel, just different variations, but right now they're doing the sausage, egg, and cheese with pesto on a biscuit. So that's the one I ordered. When you do online ordering right now, they have, for most of their orders, you get 2 per 1 quantity of that order. So mine came with 2, which I am not bothered by. I'm so happy about it. More for me. And I'm already starting on another order from them because I just love them so much and they deserve all the support in the world. So stay tuned. So right now, as you can see, it's baking its way. It's doing its thing over there. I've had it baking in the oven for about maybe 15 minutes or so far. And the directions say to heat it between 375 and 400 degrees. So I'm currently baking it at 385. And I've noticed that doing it in half like that, heating it up, has been way easier to get completely cooked through than stacking it all on top of each other like how it came in the sandwich from past experiences. So I'll give it a couple more minutes in the oven and I will take it out and show you guys what it looks like all stacked together. Alrighty, it looks about done, so time to get it out of the oven. I have the dishwasher going, guys, so that's what that background noise is. I apologize. But this is what it looks like. So this is the bottom, the bottom of the biscuit. Wait, I should close this. This is the bottom of the biscuit. This is the sausage. And baking it gives it a really nice texture because it's like crispy on the outside, but still a little bit soft on the inside, but not like raw soft. And then this is the egg, the fake egg. That's the cheese underneath. Egg, cheese, pesto, and then the other side of the biscuit. So we're gonna stack that onto itself without burning my hands. That's what it looks like all assembled together. Time to eat it. Hey everyone, so we're back. I completely done making a sandwich. So we're gonna try it out now. It's still a little warm, and I usually hate stuff that's pretty hot because I have sensitive teeth. So I'm burning my mouth for you. Let's try it. So immediately with trying it, I just get a big burst of flavor from the sausage and the pesto. I love pesto, so I'm so happy that they put it on here. Yeah, I get a big burst of that. The sausage has such a nice texture to it. It's not too chewy, but it's not too stiff and crispy. It's just, overall, I just love the sandwich so much. Even the egg, I'm happy that it doesn't have too much of like a sulfuric, typical eggy taste. The texture, I mean, it's pretty on point. The texture is like very, it's a little softer, which I'm okay with. I don't know if you can see that well. But it has a softer texture. That's usually something when my sisters have had it. They're not the biggest fan of the egg, but I personally like it mainly just because I don't like regular, like standardized eggs. So I'm happy that it doesn't have too much of an eggy flavor, but it still gives me the feeling of having an egg, if you know what I mean. And the cheese, I don't usually like cheese as a whole. I don't like cheese, vegan or not. But something about the cheese on here just has a really like just, I don't want to say strong taste because that makes it sound bad, but it has a very just comforting taste. It has a really good stretch to it. You're not going to really get too much of a stretch when it was like vacuum sealed and then delivered out. But it usually, like when I've had it in the past, I'm going based on past and now, it has a nice stretch to it. I think I want to say it's like mozzarella cheese that they are that they put on it. Obviously imitation, but they make the cheese themselves out of nuts. They make the sausage and make the egg. They literally make all of this because it gives me that breakfast sandwich feeling that I've missed for so long with being a vegan, without feeling like I have to go out and just buy a breakfast sandwich and feel guilty about it. It gives me the flavor of the sausage, which I'm going to show you. I'm going to put it in the camera, kind of try to show you. I hope it doesn't get blurry or anything like that. I don't know if you can see that well, but it just has such a nice texture to it that they succeed at, and I don't understand how they do this. It's just so good. I think it has like, I think it has sage, I know it has fennel in it, a bunch of different herbs. It's just so good. And then the egg, you know, it's a little soft, but it has a nice bite to it. And the pesto, I mean, it's kind of hard to see a little bit, but it's so good. If I had to rate this, texture, flavor, looks, and my overall feel, the texture of it, I would give it like an 8. I think very highly of it. I know a lot of people that are used to the egg texture and egg taste, like real eggs, they probably, I don't think that they'll 100% be a fan of the texture of this, but it's kind of forgiving because everything else just is on point. Yeah, I give it an 8 because I really like the texture. I don't usually like the texture of like typical eggs, and it's not too weird. There's nothing about this that really throws anything off for me. If anything, I'm just not a big biscuit person, so I kind of wish that the biscuit wasn't too, or I'm sorry, I just kind of wish the biscuit wasn't there. But, you know, it still tastes good. That's just me personally, no matter what biscuit it is. I've never really been a huge biscuit person. But yeah, texture, I give it an 8. The flavor of it is on point for me. Me personally, I'd give the flavor like a 10. But I feel like everyone else would probably give it somewhere between like an 8 and a 9. Just trying to think of how other people will adjust to the flavor of it. But I give it a 10 because I think it's more flavorful than most of the breakfast sandwiches that I've had in life, whether vegan or not. Especially that sausage. The sausage and the pesto, that's where it comes through for me. The look of it, I mean, in my opinion, it looks very close to the original picture of it. The lighting in here kind of sucks because the kitchen light is dull, and you know, I can't personally pick up on the authenticity of it, but I would say it's very close to the picture, so I would give it like a 9. Maybe if my lighting was better, it would be a 10. But you know, it looks like what I bought. It looks like what it was advertised, and it's very tall. It was very hearty of a meal. overall, I am just so happy with this. I love Three Girls and I love this breakfast sandwich. Overall, I would give it a 9. I think maybe the only thing that could be better, not necessarily for me, but maybe for other people to kind of adjust them to certain vegan things, is the egg. That's literally it. But you can put some black salt on it. I know that's a popular thing. I personally haven't tried it because I'm content with egg substitutes not really tasting sulfuric, but I've heard that black salt gives things a very sulfuric and egg-like taste. So if that's something you want, you can just sprinkle a little bit on here. It's not like it's salty or anything. As flavorful as it is, it's really not salty or really not like throwing me off anything. It's not too heavy on the pepper, it's not too heavy on the salt, it's not too heavy on the herbs, it's not too heavy on anything. It just has a really nice balance to it. So I'm gonna continue eating this and I'll show you guys what else I got from there.
Alright, Three Girls breakfast sandwich. It smells healthy so far.
Wait, I'm gonna zoom in. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that.
This bread seems good.
It's a biscuit. Is that junk fire? Sorry.
I like the meat in it. It's actually seasoned. It was supposed to be an egg.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like an egg.
That's why I like it.
Me too. I don't like eggs. I like the biscuit is fluffy and crispy. What's this green stuff?
Pesto.
That's perfect. That's smart. I like it. I give it a...
Well, what do you give it for flavor?
Wait, I don't want to compare it to like a Dunkin' Donut sandwich because those aren't good.
Oh no, you can compare it to like a homemade one since that's homemade.
So what,
like if someone were to make you a breakfast sandwich right now, that was sausage, egg, and cheese with pesto on a biscuit.
Okay, so I give like a... Oh yeah, it doesn't seem like cheese either. I'd probably give like an 8.5 for flavor.
And then texture?
Oh, the texture's good. Probably like 10, 9.5, around there.
And then the look of it, like how it compares to a non-vegan one?
The sausage looks like a mushroom. That's probably not, but that's what it looks like. I'm dead. I like 7. It doesn't look much like a non-vegan sandwich, but it tastes good, so it doesn't matter.
And then your overall feeling of it?
Overall, I give it like probably like an 8.
What do you think could be done to make it a little better?
The cheese doesn't really taste like it's there, so maybe like a cheesy flavor somewhere in there, and same thing with the egg.
Like you'd want it to taste more eggy?
I mean, I wouldn't, but if that's what it says it's in, so I would expect there to like be an eggy taste, you know?
Yeah. Would that be something you would order? At like, if you were to make a Three Girls order, is that something you would want to order?
Yeah, probably. I like breakfast sandwiches. They're good. They're easy to make.
It's pretty filling.
Okay, I've had one bite.
I've had more than one.
Didn't ask for your opinion.
I didn't ask for yours. You know. Bye!